Alright guys, I appreciate you stopping by the channel. My name is Randall. This is the McClures. We react, review, make fun of, laugh at stuff over here. We're sponsored by McClures.store. You can pick up quality American products, help support the country and the channel. McClures.store. Alright, today we're going to get into a little bit of politics. Obviously, I haven't done much with it in the last couple weeks. I've been mainly focusing on music on the channel. But we do need to cover this stuff and keep it going. And I can't get too buried in my new YouTube channel and forget what's going on in politics, because if you like politics or not, it does affect us all. So we do need to know what's going on. But we're going to get into, apparently Biden made some speech in Africa, looking like a jackass once again, from my understanding. But we're going to get Fox's take on it. And then we'll jump over. We'll get CNN, MSNBC's take on it. See what both sides are saying. I'll give you my take on it the whole time, of course. Let's get into it.
Marie, that's so catchy.
I knew you were turning to the right. I could feel it happening.
It's so catchy, though. Don't run, Joe. Don't run, Joe. Sing it with me.
Don't run, Joe.
I'm actually not going to sing it with you. I'm going to decline.
Actually, you did. You were on board.
It's not just Republicans. That's a 64%. That's a lot of voters.
I will say Joe Biden has repeatedly defied the political odds. He beat all of those Democrats in the primary. He beat Donald Trump handily, and he and his administration and their partners.
Let's skip the
They
bullshit.
did a really good job.
Mansions, we gained state legislatures, and
Lost
we barely lost the House. So I think that the Biden team feels like, because of all these successes and their legislative wins that their party is very squarely behind, they feel like they have been on a winning streak, and they feel pretty emboldened. The other question is, Joe Biden now has a record that Democrats really like and a lot of independents like. Who else is there that Democrats would want to challenge him? So I don't know who these people are in this ad in New Hampshire. I don't think it's that catchy, but I think Joe Biden can win again, and I think he's going to run.
God help us if he wins again, Emily.
Yeah, the only...
All right, we're not going to go into stuff that's going to get my channel banned again, but yeah.
column that had more than 64% no column was the hell no column, which was millions and millions and millions. Look, I think that it's an emperor's new clothes situation. I think what Marie is articulating, God bless you, is part of it's the party line, frankly. And that's the question as well. Who would be there to challenge him? That's right. It's a really narrow bench, frankly. And the best of what's around, to quote Dave Matthews, is Kamala. Well, that would be another fresh hell. So I'm not sure what you guys are going to do, but the future looks much brighter on the GOP side.
Kamala would be another fresh hell.
Of qualified candidates from top to bottom.
Bro, are we talking about Africa, or what are we doing, ladies?
She strikes me as a cross between Meghan Markle, where she's like exhausted from public service. Try being, how about an NYPD officer for a day? How about a Border Patrol agent? How about try a million other people who are working in her service, in service for the United States of America, who don't complain and aren't exhausted by their service so verbally. And then also sort of a little bit Giselle.
All right, come on, ladies.
Yeah,
Let's
she is over it.
get to Africa, bro.
I don't blame her. She has to say this. But Dr. Siegel, the president said something really weird. He was addressing leaders from different African nations.
There we go.
You know, I know Democrats there's so much winning. They're almost tired of winning. But I'm a little concerned about some of these comments. Let's take a look.
I told some of you, you invited me to your countries. I said, be careful what you wish for, because I may show up. The poor relatives always show up. The wealthy ones never show up. The poor come and they eat your food, stay longer than they should. Well, I'm looking forward.
What did you just say, bro? Let's back that up.
I told some of you, you invited me to your countries. I said, be careful what you wish for.
Okay.
Because I may show up.
Okay.
The poor relatives always show up. The
Poor
wealthy
people?
ones never show up. The poor come and they eat your food, stay longer than they should.
They eat too much,
well,
they stay too
I'm looking
long.
forward to seeing many of you in your home countries.
Yeah, I said he's going to eat all their food.
Okay. What? This guy runs the country, supposedly?
The president and first lady amassed a
Okay,
$16 million fortune in just 2 years post vice presidency. He's trying to paint himself as a poor person to African leaders who they have 140 million people on the continent who are suffering from food insecurity. A little insensitive and a little nutty, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a disconnect. I mean, obviously not someone that is showing the compassion and the empathy he needs for people in Africa who are starving. And that actually may not just be insensitivity. I'm not concerned about his age, and I've been on record a lot about this. I don't think it's an issue of being 80 years old. I think it's a question of how sharp he is. Yeah. And I don't think we've gotten to see the records. We see physicals. We haven't seen one this year, by the way, but last year, no cognitive assessment. You know, just, oh, neurologist saw him and he's fine. He's walking stiffer. But we're not getting a lot of information about this. You know, there's so many gaffes, so-called gaffes, but some of them are very suspicious. Reading off a prompter and saying, end of the line when he reaches the end, or forgetting where his son, you know, died actually, Beau Biden. All of this is very concerning for the possibility that he may not.
Oh, you think so? You think forgetting where your children died is a little issue? Maybe a little brain hiccup there? You think so? Is that possible?
Be sharp enough cognitively to go.
So who's cutting the fucking clips for Fox, though? I mean, what is the deal? 5-minute clip was supposed to be about the thing in Africa. You literally did it for 30 seconds and then moved on to some other shit. So let's see if we can get... Is that the same clip? Or two different... I don't get it. Okay, let's... All right, let's see this loser interact with some people. Let's try to compare that to Trump's public interactions as the leader of the greatest country to ever exist. Yeah, look at your feet much there, loser. What did you just rub his suit, bro? You want to touch it again, don't you? What are you doing, bro? It's like your pet or what? You want to pet him? Is that your smile, bro? Is that supposed to be a smile? What is happening right here, dude? Yep. Yep, you're still the president. Wow. Wow, folks. I don't know exactly what to tell you about this geriatric retard who thinks he won the presidency by the most votes of anybody in history from his basement when he can't get 10 people to like a video that he puts out or 20 people to go to an event. But I don't know. We live in bizarro land where up is down, left is right, boys are girls. So who knows? Shit's crazy. All right, that wasn't as informative as I thought. I didn't really get much of the speech there. But that's about as much Biden as I can take for the day. So we're going to get out of here. Appreciate you stopping by. McClure's.store if you want to support the channel and other Americans with quality American products. McClure's.store. Take care.